Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video sponsored by CARDMARKET, the best place to sell and buy cards in Europe. If you want to check them out, make sure to check out the link in the description. You'll be able to see all their prices, the amazing marketplace that they are, and they are sponsoring this video, which features a very peculiar deck which I ran into in one of the tournaments that I played in. I unfortunately didn't record that match. I've been trying to be a little more focused on my tournament matches, so not streaming all of them like I started doing. And my opponent BirdBoy2000, which I'm sure you've seen if you've been following my channel, you've seen me go up against him quite a few times on the ladder, and he also actively participates on my streams and whatnot. He played this very interesting and very powerful SALAMENCE VMAX deck. I almost lost to him. I was playing Eternatus and I was very impressed with the deck. I was definitely very impressed and I really liked it. And after trying out SALAMENCE VMAX initially when Darkness Ablaze came out, I immediately disregarded it as a poor choice of deck. However, after seeing him almost pummel me with it, I definitely decided it was worth another try. So this time it is being combined. Well, SALAMENCE VMAX, we have 320 HP. The Sonic Double Attack allows you to do 40 damage to two of your opponent's Pokemon. Doesn't sound very impressive, but actually does set up some decent numbers. And Max Wings does 240 damage. And during your next turn, this Pokemon can't use Max Wings. So pretty powerful attacks. The powerful energy, right, allows you to do even more damage to the active Pokemon. It's especially important in late game to make sure that after you have used Sonic Double, you are able to finish off those VMAXs with Max Wings. And in order to attach a bunch of our special energy, we do have Porygon Z's Crazy Code ability, where as often as you like during your turn, before you attack, you may attach a special energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon. So pretty cool attack. The Tantrum attack also means you can bypass both Obstagoon and Decidueye in a single hit by utilizing a powerful energy, so that's really cool. You do confuse yourself, however, that's not the end of the world because you can just play one of the switches. So BirdBoy's original list, I did make a few changes to it. I made sure I had the 4th capture instead of the 4th recycle, and I made sure I had switches because the reason I wasn't beating some decks when I was trying out the deck was because I didn't have access to switches to reset the Max Wings attack. So I decided this deck needed at least 3. Now supporters wise, we have Research, Marnie, and Boss of course, but we do have Skyla, so we can search for rare candies and or Pokecom or Evolution Incense to set up our Porygon Z. We also have Cramorant, which is especially useful to set up in the early stages of the game, but we do have Crobat and we do have Dedenne, and we have a triple count of Reset Stamp, which he actually had 4 originally, and I was very surprised by that in our games because the games were not open deck lists. So I was very surprised by the 4th Reset Stamp, but his argument made a lot of sense. Like you are so aggressive with the discards that you play 4 so that you have access to 1 left over later on in the game. Yeah, I decided that switch was definitely worth it, so that's why we have a switching card here. Well, we have some switching cards instead of the 4 Reset Stamps, but that makes a lot of sense. His argument makes a lot of sense, and I really do like how he had 4 Reset Stamps. So yeah. Let's see what we can do here. He always chose to go first, so I'm gonna follow suit and get a pretty mediocre hand, honestly. If this was a capture energy, this would be pretty okay. Or if this were like Salamence's or something, but not the best hand, that's for sure. Or if we were going second and we could like Skyla and burn the switches and get a quick pull, wouldn't be too bad, but that's not the case. No point in even benching Crobat. Like if I get donked, it's no big deal. And yeah, once again, big shout out to CARDMARKET for sponsoring the channel. Very appreciate it. Very appreciate it. And sponsoring the video. Hopefully we don't disappoint with a loss. Okay, so we're up against ADP. We're up against ADP Zacian, a card that is getting a lot of talk in terms of is it gonna get banned, is it not? My opponent, I guess, was debating whether to Marnie me or not, and after seeing my draw path, decided not to very smartly. Decided not to very smartly. Alrighty. So he technically doesn't know what he's up against, though. That's also true. Like, he actually doesn't know what he's up against. He can figure out some decks, right? Preeminence implies a probable either Baby Bounce or Sentiscorch, right? I don't think he'll ever imagine Salamence VMAX with Porygon Z, but we'll have to see. Like, if I had a turn 2 set up and then this turn I could like put some damage on the ADP, then maybe I'd be in an okay spot. Maybe I'd be in an okay spot. If my opponent whips energy, I'll be in a decent spot as well. He actually doesn't, and he chose to discard a metal, so I feel like he gave himself the chance to get the turn 1 GX attack going by discarding that metal, but like when your opponent draw passes after going first, you don't have to go big, crazy, aggressive, you know? Definitely don't have to go big, crazy, aggressive. Alright, attaches and simply passes. I get another Professor's Research, which I think I'm gonna have to use, honestly. Yeah, my hand is pretty bad. I lose my switches that I included into the deck. Okay, but this is actually not a terrible. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna attach to the active, right? Definitely gonna attach to the active to establish my Porygon. Okay, with 4 powerful energy, I'd be dealing 320 damage with Salamence VMAX's attack. That's the only way I can 1-KO ADP next turn. So that might be what I need to play towards. That might actually need to be what I play towards. So I'm gonna bench this guy and then I'll Crobat. And I get 2 of them. Okay, so I have 2, and this gives me the Porygon Z. So there's a very good chance I'm gonna go for my 2 powerful. I'm gonna go for the 2 powerful energy. Okay, so we're 1 Salamence VMAX away from pulling it off. That's gonna be crazy. That is actually going to be crazy if we pull this off. Please don't marty me. Please don't marty me. Please don't marty me or reset stamp me. Okay, research. Good, good. Please don't reset stamp. Please don't reset stamp. ADP doesn't play reset stamp. ADP doesn't play a 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 reset stamp. ADP doesn't play reset stamp. Please, 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 please. Yes! Okay, now we just need a Salamence VMAX. Come on. Yes! No, that's not the VMAX. That's the V. I got confused. I got confused. Okay, so we have to Pokecom. Oh my god, if I pull this off, it's like I have no words. Okay, so that top deck actually just saved me. That top deck actually literally just saved me. Okay. Crazy code. 1, 2, 3, 4 powerful energy, and then I'll attach this to the active and we'll let it change. Come on, VMAX. Yes, let's go. Let's. What? This is actually insane. This is actually insane. And I still have a switch left, right? Wow. Nice. 1-KOing big charmed ADPs. Just Tablemon things. That moment is like, that's 100% card market worthy, you know? 100% card market worthy. And now, like, because I have boss, as long as I don't get marnied, I'm gonna tank whatever hit my opponent deals to me, right? Like, they can still win, because they can win in 2 turns. However, if they go boss, they reset my max win. So then I knock out the Zacian. If they don't go boss and just attack me, I can go boss on their Jirachi, use the first attack, knock out Jirachi, put some damage wherever else, probably on Crobat, 40 damage on Crobat, and then Cramorant can finish the game off. Or I generally could just retreat and knock out the Zacian. I actually can just do that. Just retreat, knock out Zacian with another VMAX, because I have the triple and I have the capture. Or I can retreat and knock out with Spit Shot. That also works. Okay, research means, well, no, there's still great catcher possibilities. One great catcher is down, however. Ooh, he removes the Jirachi. Okay, so now my play definitely becomes just eliminate the energy from play. That's all I need to do, eliminate energy from play. Oh, it doesn't seem like my opponent will even be able to do well here. Can I use this to pay for the retreat cost? I can. Nice. So I can attach the triple. That was insane. That was actually, the fact that I pulled that off was unbelievable. Very nice. Very nice. That moment alone is completely worth this video for sure. Completely worth this video for sure. Alrighty. So SNS comped 1. We lose the coin flip. We lose the coin flip. And we will get to go second, which is perfectly fine, right? Perfectly fine. Decent hand now. We have the capture, we have the Crobat, we have our incense. We're up against Eternatus, so that's actually scary. That is certainly very scary here. That is certainly very scary. Alright. Switches out, scoop up nets, so he has Crobat for the last card. That makes all the sense in the world. So I definitely should just give up on the active Salamence. I'll go ahead and bench the other one and attach the capture energy to that one. Alright. That triple's not very useful. Definitely need to set up Porygon here. Did prize 1. And then kind of don't want to burn the incense, but I think I have to. So I'm gonna use it and grab the Porygon because I'm not really thinning, right? And then Crobat for 2 doesn't seem worth it. I give my opponent an extra card. I draw an extra card. In this precarious situation, I think it's what I need to do. Well, that's not good. Like, that gets me rare candy, sure. The boss could be good. And then I'll pass. And then I'll pass. I need my opponent to not have a switching card, basically. Which seems pretty difficult, given that they usually play 4. And he's playing Scoop Up Net, so never mind. I should have brought up Crobat. That was silly. I should have brought up Crobat. Well, he has a switch anyways, never mind. So it didn't matter. Didn't do much else. Oh, doesn't have the knockout. Oh my. And I top deck the capture, which is not very useful. Right? It's certainly not very useful. Okay, so here the thing is, I can scout for the rare candy. But what good is that? I don't think it's any good. I really don't think it's any good whatsoever. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna capture energy the Porygon. Another Salamence. Yeah, and then I just need to Diddy change, unfortunately. And then I just need to Diddy change. I mean, I could Crobat. There is an argument to Crobat, because I do have the Porygon already. I already played as a portrait though. I'll go for it, sure. And then I'll switch into the Porygon because that energy doesn't matter, and then I can just retreat. Okay, not quite. And I have 2 Porygons. Well, I do get to put 1 back, it's fine. Okay, well, not terrible, right? That's what I'll call this turn. Not terrible. So I'm gonna go Sonic Double, the Mac Double, and then we'll tank a hit, right? And we'll hit back with Max Wings, and then hopefully this Salamence VMAX can finish off the game for us. Because we finish off with a double, Sonic Double again, and then with our powerful energies we can KO Eternatus. So that's the dream, right? And I have a bunch of reset stamps. That's really good. Actually I don't need to evolve this Salamence V to protect it, because that doesn't really change the fact that my opponent will need to go through 2 VMAXs. It will actually benefit me if that happens, because then I can stamp him to 1 instead of 3 or 5 or whatever. Yeah, instead of 3. Okay, so he's probably gonna try and do that. Yeah, he'll get that KO. I am completely okay with that. That just means I'll stamp him to 1. The game will come down to, does he find boss, right? Which is what games come down to anyways. All the time. And I have 3 reset stamps, so hopefully I can use that successfully. Or time it properly, rather. Okay, so there's the Dread End. Doesn't even get maximum damage here either. Now that is a top deck. Now that is what I call a top deck. Jeez. Okay, so there's another reset stamp. I generally think I should save that reset stamp now. Crazy code. Do I want to search for anything? Not really. I haven't seen a single powerful energy. Oh, I have 2 of them prized. Oh, that's really bad actually. I need to find one next turn, otherwise I'm super dead. Is that more important than the stamp? I don't think so. Unfortunately, I don't think so. It's just I'm gonna need a lot next turn. Well, not a lot. I'll need a VMAX. I'll need a VMAX and that powerful. I mean, it's what I have to do, right? It's what I have to do, so I'm just gonna do it. Worst case scenario is he switches this Eternatus though. Well, no, actually no. It doesn't change anything. I don't think. I'm not sure. And we're gonna need a switch too. We're gonna need our last switch. No. He ruined my dream. He absolutely ruined my dream. Okay. Still have 8 chance, I guess, but now it's a lot more difficult. Okay, so I'll do this. I'll stamp him to 2. Can this KO? No. Porygon could KO. Oh, that was dumb. Oh my god, that was so stupid. I needed to. No, Cramorant doesn't help me. I actually need to KO with this guy. And I will be able to. I will be able to KO with Porygon. It's the only way, right? And then I need to hope to get a rare candy somehow. And my other powerful energies. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm absolutely dead here. I am absolutely dead. I did find my powerful energies. If my opponent just KO'd the active like I had planned, we would have been in a perfectly fine spot. I need this to be powerful. No. So now I can't win anymore. I absolutely cannot win anymore. I absolutely cannot win anymore. And my opponent just gets boss of this time to 2 with his 30 plus card deck. As expected, right? As you would expect every time from Eternatus. Alright, I mean, I'm not saying this deck can't beat Eternatus consistently. It definitely can't, right? But I had a genuine chance. I had a genuine chance after a poor start. And if my opponent didn't have boss, that first boss was the big difference maker. Or if we had found the SALAMENCE VMAX, right? Or if we had found the SALAMENCE VMAX, that also would have made a difference. But yeah, that will be all for Card Market's video. Make sure you check them out. Make sure you follow the link down below. It's really helpful for them. It's really helpful for the channel. You get to support the channel, and I get to bring you more and more cool deck profiles like SALAMENCE VMAX with Porygon Z. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.